I'm in room 3024 at the Grand Hyatt, San Francisco. So it's in San Francisco, California. And the Grand Hyatt is in Union Square, right? 1 block away from Union Square, and the Macy's and the surrounding area. This room is right here, 3024. So this is the bay view, I believe, and this side is the city view. It's okay, it's high up, I think it's on the club level, and so you do have club access, but it's a regular, just 1 king bedroom room. And I have stayed at this location before, but I don't think I've done a review, and I've been here for about 2 days now, so I feel like I can do a review as well as a just kind of an overview of the room. So when you first walk in, you do have the welcome and goodbye lights. So depending on if you're coming home or leaving, it turns on the lights for you. This switch is just for this foyer here. Immediately when you walk in, so the room in the Grand Hyatt, the building is 1 big square, and so the rooms actually aren't very big, but it's nice. They're nicely appointed. The Grand Hyatt, I've stayed at a couple other Grand Hyatts, and they're similarly appointed, so a lot of wood like this. And then when you turn to your immediate left here, you have a double door closet. And let me step back just a little bit. I've been here for 2 days, so I'll be here for 2 more, and I already have things in here, but they have a luggage stand here and 3 drawers, as well as, this is where normally the iron would fit in there, back there, but I took it out because I need to use it. But you know, a standard closet, and then extra blanket and pillow up there if needed. Let me see, oh, there's the dry cleaner plastic bags, and then just 3 regular drawers here. Okay, and then when you come into the room here, the bathroom is to the right, and I'll do that last. But when you walk right in, you have this nice pretty plant, and here is the only full-length mirror right here. I have all my shoes there, but the luggage rack was in the closet, but I brought it out. So this is a regular 1 bedroom. I think this is the Club King. So again, a regular king bedroom, but with access to the club lounge. And so it's pretty, small, but adequate. It's nice. There's a carpet here, but I always wear slippers in hotels. And so when you first walk in, there's this, there's a TV here and a counter, and then these closets. So a empty refrigerator, which is great because it's not a mini fridge, and if you want to refrigerate any food, leftover food, maybe from dinner or lunch or breakfast, you can do that. You have a safe in here, in-room safe, as well as the coffee machine, which I don't feel like people really use anymore. I don't know. I mean, I never use it because I don't know when the last time it's been cleaned, and I don't know. It's always dusty. And also there's so much good coffee that I don't really use coffee machines in hotel rooms anymore. And then you have this nice long desk. I love this desk. I think I know not everyone is a business traveler here in hotels, but I mean, you really can't underestimate the value of a nice big long desk with adequate outlets, which they have. And I love this chair. It's so cute. It's a rolly, which is important. I love rollies. And then it's comfortable. It's the perfect height. Trash can and recycling, but it's just so nice and long and big, and that's all you really need for a desk. You don't need anything fancy. It doesn't have to be glass. It just has to be comfortable and big. Here are the outlets. You can also plug into the TV and use your TV as a monitor if you wish. And like all Hyatts provide a variety of complimentary items. And then you can also borrow, curling irons and flat irons. I haven't really ever borrowed those things, but I do sometimes ask for, toothpaste if I've forgotten toothpaste and other toiletries here. And Hyatt always provides that. A simple desk lamp here, and then a phone, which I always harp about the phone at hotels, but I would say this is like a little bit upgraded, but still a little outdated, which is always so weird to me. And then underneath is an ice bucket, tray, and some magazines, and then some nice decor up here. When you turn to the right, so I do have the blinds drawn, but the shades withdrawn. So you can kind of see through. I have a city view. I'm on the 30th floor, so if you draw these here, these are kind of like chain, no, these are plasticky, but it looks chain metally. So, they just go like this, and then this is the view of San Francisco. This way, very typical San Francisco downtown view. And then if you turn to the right here, there's this nice like chair lounge with ottoman and this very orange table. And then 2 nightstands on either side of the bed with lamps as well as reading lamps. Each side of the bed has, I find this really, really, really convenient, and I love this. I love when all the controls are right next to the bed, because the last thing you want to do in bed is turn all the lights off, and I hate having to, go and turn all the lights off. And so you can open and close the shades from your bed, all the lights off, the night light, or turn the lights on, like in the morning. A lot of light for the small room. What I really appreciate here is that off of the phone here, one, you have like a button for everything that you might ever need at the hotel. But off of the phone, you do have 2 USB chargers, so that's really convenient. And then typical flashlight and Bible and another drawer here. And so very comfortable bed, 5 pillows, which I love. I use all of them when I sleep. A thermostat, some wall art, and then here is the entrance to the bathroom, and then you can, the sliding door entrance. And if you go in here, they do provide you 2 robes. And I always thought this, because again, I've stayed here a couple of times before, and they have this in every room. This like, this sink always reminds me of the movie Moses, where the basket, like Moses's basket, thatched straw basket that they send the baby down the river in. I don't know why, it's just like shaped like that. It's really interesting. It's very interesting. It's a modern design, I suppose. This unit has a long walk-in shower, so very big. I don't love so it's one of those, it's not a, waterfall shower, which is fine. But this one, it's just like not the right height and not the right like angle. So when it's high, it like goes over my head, and then when it's low, it just like shoots straight out into my stomach, and there's no good like angle, it just kind of like goes like this. The water just shoots out horizontally almost. So, it was weird. And then all the water got down here, and it was all soaking and wet every time I take a shower. So maybe I need to like adjust and play with the settings over here, or the height, I'm not sure. But it's a nice shower. I prefer showers. I don't often take baths in hotels anyways. But for ladies who need to shave, there's a nice foot stand for you inside, and then they do have a nice shelf. I hate when showers in hotels don't have anywhere to put your toiletries. I'm like, where are you supposed to, like on the floor? I don't know. They do give you a vanity mirror, which I put over here because I do my makeup sitting on the toilet lid. because my back hurts. I do lay out all my toiletries and then all my makeup on this side, so I kind of rearrange when I get into a hotel room, especially if I'm staying for several days. But again, the backlit LED light, this is my favorite type of mirror. It's just big and bright, so that you can see everything. You do get a hair dryer down there, as you typically would, a non-slip mat, and then a few, oh yeah, they did restock, so cotton balls and cotton swabs. And then the toiletries for the Grand Hyatt is usually June Jacobs, as it is here. So it's a June Jacobs spa collection. I think it's okay. I feel like I've used it a couple of times. I don't remember. But I usually bring my own things and use those, so nothing much to say. I haven't been to the Grand Club Lounge yet, but I have been previously, and for club level, or if you're a globalist, you do have access to the Grand Club, and your key will look like this, and then it has all the information, like the times of when things are available. So the Grand Club here is on the 32nd floor. You have breakfast, hors d'oeuvres, dessert, and an honor bar, and it's not that big, because the hotel isn't that big, but it's nice. It's a really nice view of the city. So I like that. I like going up there sometimes. The gym is also on the, I want to say the 35th floor, and then the 36th floor is like event space. And we actually had dinner there last night, and it was beautiful. It was a beautiful space and just really pretty. So great place to have a conference or an event. It's very like contained. Everything is, it's not like a regular convention center where you have to walk, miles and miles to get from one ballroom to another ballroom. It's very much contained. It's just more levels. So the grand ballroom is on the basement 2 floor, so under 2 above the lobby, and then they have smaller breakout rooms on the first underground floor, and then the lobby, and check-in was fine. They do honor, of course, globalists. And other amenities. Haven't been to the gym yet. There's a lot to eat and do around Union Square. It is very touristy, but at the same time, it's a great location to walk around. So if you're able to do that, then highly recommend. I think the Grand Hyatt in San Francisco is a category, I want to say it's a category 5 or 6, and I don't recall. If that matters for points and cash or points stays. But off-peak, it's very reasonable. Again, good location because it's right in Union Square. The parking here is $67 per night for valet, so I recommend Lyfting or Ubering, or something else. Even in the surrounding parking garages, well, the Union Square parking garage, the one right in the middle, is very expensive. There are some, I think Ellis O'Farrell is reasonable, and then 5th and Mission used to be reasonable, but it recently went up also. Depending on the hour, it's about $3 to $4 an hour in the garage. So highly recommend like Lyfting and Ubering, because you're gonna walk around the city anyways. There's not that much parking, so yeah, highly recommend.